Yo, welcome back, everybody.
Hey,
welcome back. Wait, no welcome back. This is our first podcast.
First podcast ever.
John, I'm excited. Yeah. John and I, we've been talking about this for a while. My name's Jake. This is my bro, John.
How's it going?
Your boy,
John.
John.
On the mic.
Should we just tell him a little bit about ourselves, John?
Yeah, tell him the first thing. We gotta like in the beginning of a book, you gotta get a description.
Set some introductions.
Introductions.
John, I want to hear your intro to your book. I want to hear okay, I open up the first page. I go to page 1. What am I reading? Here we go. Ready?
John Wright. 6'8", very sexy, ripped, blonde hair, brown eyes.
Oh.
And none of that's true. But I am a good-looking guy. Just we're on the podcast. Yeah, no.
Should I open up my book, John?
Yeah, let's hear your
Jake
book.
Wright, 6'9".
Oh.
That's a 12-pack of fat. That's true.
Rules.
Okay, so I'll tell you a little about myself. Jake Wright. I've let's see. I am 27 years old. I was in the healthcare administration field for a long time, and love business, love people, love helping people. John's my younger brother. John, you're 10 years younger than me, and
17.
you're 10 inches shorter than me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No.
And anyway, so we're just excited to be here. We just have extensive background in technology and business. Although we may be young, we have an extensive background. We lucked out in life. We're going to talk to you about that today. We're going to talk to you. How do you be successful, John?
Yeah.
How do you be successful in life? So here's what's on the agenda today, John.
Yeah.
We got the Ohio woman.
The Ohio woman.
The Ohio woman.
What's so special about the Ohio woman? You're going to have to find out.
You're going to have to find out.
Yeah,
Tune in. Okay, watch. And then what else? We're going to talk about some technology, John. Tell us what we're going to talk about technology-wise.
Technology. All right. So, you know what's really cool? Electric cars, right?
Electric cars. Ooh.
When have electric cars come out of nowhere? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. Electric cars.
Due to our boy Elon Musk.
Elon. Shout out Elon. In the future, all of our cars are going to be electric. We're going to be not even have to drive, It's going to be sick. Yeah.
Not even have to drive.
It's going to be sick.
Have you ever seen that movie, IRobot?
Oh.
Will Smith?
That's what's going to happen to us. We're going to die. Don't make robots.
Yeah.
Elon, don't make robots.
Let's talk about that. Don't make robots. No. Make robots. Don't make AI.
Yeah. Don't make evil robots. Make nice robots.
No, because it was the AI that converted the robots to be evil and kill Will Smith. Okay. And then we're going to talk about some of the business stuff, like some of the stocks that I think are going to be successful, and kind of how I've made a quick buck doing that. And
you guys are going to be rich listening to this podcast.
I hope so. Rich in knowledge, rich in wealth, rich in...
And that's it.
That's it. All right, let's start with this Ohio woman real quick. Let me pull this up real quick for you guys.
Ohio woman. Jake, I haven't heard about this.
Look at this picture real quick. This is our Ohio gal. I'm thinking that's going to be me in 20 years if I did drugs.
That's scary.
Yeah, and you know what, John? Are you dating anyone right now? Because there's a gal in prison right now that's looking for a lover, and her name is Ohio Woman, okay?
Just Ohio Woman.
Let me read this for you. Ohio Woman broke into the home and started washing dishes, deputies say. Okay? What? So it's alleged because she's innocent until proven guilty, I guess. But she was taken to jail and charged with burglary after allegedly breaking into a residence and making herself feel free at home. So she goes in, and she enters in through this back door. She sits down on the couch. She starts playing with the family dog. Oh. She maybe popped some popcorn. Oh. She maybe made some pizza.
This just sounds amazing.
And you know what? She was just like, you know what? This is my house now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show my dominance by doing what, John?
The dishes.
Boom.
I mean, who wouldn't want to, right? I mean, oh, man. I would thank her. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy.
She played with your dog.
She took care of the dog. She took care of the dishes. She made some popcorn. Maybe she made some for you when you got home.
I'd walk into my house and I'd say, look, Ohio woman. First off,
Ohio woman.
I understand that life can be hard. Okay? Yeah. Second off, thank you for doing my dishes because I don't want to do them.
Yeah, give her a 5, pat her on the way out, and we're good.
My wife may say, come back every day for the next year.
You got a new maid right there.
New maid for free. New maid.
Ohio woman.
And you know what? She doesn't have to break in my house anymore. I'll just give her a key.
We need an Ohio woman in every home.
Every home.
Every home.
Instead of AI, instead of IRobot, John, we found the cure. It's called the Ohio woman.
Yes.
Done.
Boom.
Boom. So that's our news topic for the day. Okay, and let me tell you a little bit about this podcast, John. I think about doing. We're thinking about covering some funny stories like the Ohio woman. Then we're talking about, like we said, technology and things. We want to kind of break this down, do some technology. We want to talk about some business, and we also just want to talk about life. Yeah. And how do we get through life sometimes?
Life is tough.
Life is tough. They call there's a great word for it, John. It's called vicissitudes.
Vicissitudes.
Yeah, the vicissitudes of life. Man, the downs, the troubles.
Like a roller coaster. The downs, and then the ups, and then the downs, Sometimes there are more downs than ups, but I guess the vicissitudes will help you, whatever. No.
Yeah.
We'll help you make a fun roller coaster.
It'll be wonderful. Yeah. And so we're going to talk about that. And then we're on some podcasts, we're going to have some guests and things. I want to do maybe once a week, do something called the day in the life of, maybe taking a McDonald's employee and say, okay, what is a day in the life of a McDonald's employee?
Yeah. What are they? Yeah.
What's the day in life of a Tesla employee or a Boeing employee? What's the day in life? I want to explore, because there's so many people out there that are like, what do I do with my life? And I want to be able to help them, because I was in that situation. What do I do with my life? Yeah. It was some awesome dude named Josh Helmstead that pulled me aside and was like, hey, this is healthcare administration. This is what we do. And I was like, wow, that's pretty tight. I can help people in the medical field like I wanted to do. And guess what? My grades are terrible. I'm not going to make it to medical school, but this is a great option, and I can still provide for my family. Life will be good. So anyway, so we're going to talk about things like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's sick. Because some people don't know their career path. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they like, And I think showing people's perspectives and their jobs and seeing what they like can honestly help other people, and to help find what they like.
Dude, that's the exact reason why I want to do it.
Yeah. Just, it's great for everybody, I think.
We should set a mission statement right now, John. It would be called helping people.
Helping people.
Helping the people.
The people,
Jakey. The people, Jakey. All right, so now let's move on to technology. The Riviera, John. The Riviera River. What is it, John?
The Rivian.
Tell me about this.
All right, so
because let's preface it with this. Okay, we're truck guys. We like trucks.
Yeah.
And honestly, I couldn't see the practicality of. I guess I shouldn't say the word practicality, but I couldn't see why I would own an electric vehicle. First off, I know Tesla's increasing things like that, but I'm just dude, it costs so much money. They're making it more affordable now, but I was just I like my big truck. I have a GMC 6.2 liter engine. I love my truck.
You love the roar.
I love the roar. But I heard about this, so tell me about it.
Yeah. So yes, the Rivian Truck. So I'm just gonna give a background, right? So we have Tesla, the biggest electric car company, in the world, and so I'll just give a kind of comparison between the Tesla Model X, the SUV version, compared to the Rivian Truck.
Ooh.
And so the Rivian hasn't come out yet, but I think it's gonna be hot. I think it's gonna be
hot.
It's gonna be one of the top.
It's if my wife gonna see it and go, Jake, buy that truck. You're fat, you're balding, but if you buy this truck,
boom, you'll be sexier.
It
will make you get more girls. This thing is gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing. Okay, let's talk about it.
All right, so as a comparison, right? We have the Tesla Model X.
Ooh.
It will cost you the starting rate at least $132,000.
The Model X?
Yeah, $130,000.
So what is the Model X?
It's the.
It's like the SUV.
SUV Tesla, right?
That's one of the faster ones, right? That one's fast.
It's the fastest SUV. It's not the fastest Tesla, but it's the fastest SUV in the world. And
$132,000.
0 to 60, 3.2 seconds.
Okay, but with $132,000, why not just go buy a Porsche?
Well,
just
you want to save the planet, Jake?
Save the planet, Jake.
Well, no, a Porsche, it's.
But let's look at the other cost of a Porsche. Gas,
and
the
it's
maintenance on it.
Most a 0 to 60 in 3 second Porsche is mainly just going to be a 2-seater Porsche. This is a 6. I don't know, a 6-seater Tesla.
Kidding.
And it's got the suit, the butterfly doors that come up on the Tesla.
Like the super suicide butterfly doors.
And it's got the autopilot. It's got everything.
Ooh.
Don't have to pay for gas. No, this thing's sick.
So, John, I'm having, these guys don't know. So, I'm having twins.
Yeah.
So, you're saying if I were to get a Tesla, I would get the Model X for the twins.
If you had $132,000, yeah.
Help us get $132,000.
Oh, Yo, viewers out there, all 5 of you.
All 5 of you?
Yeah. Just feel free to donate.
Donate.
$132,000 at a time.
Boom.
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 Easy.
Boom. If each of you donate $1, that's $5 a day, 3 days a week. For the next 6 years, I think we could do it. Is that the right math? But anyway, continue, John. I'm going to look at this math real quick.
But yeah, so you're saying for your kids, it's ranked. The Tesla Model X is ranked the number 1 like safety car SUV in the world. It's got a 5-star in every category of safety, like rolling and crash, whatever, T-boning.
Ooh.
And so yeah, so that's a pretty tough comparison, like a pretty tough competitor for the Rivian Truck, right?
Right.
I think it also the maximum like distance, because it's electric, was like 280.
And so tell me about that, John.
miles.
Like, okay, 280 miles.
Yeah, I think it's something around there. And so so let's get into the Rivian Truck, right?
Yeah.
The Rivian Truck, it's a truck, right? And it's all electric. This thing is sick. It can get up to 400 plus miles on a single charge. 400, that's more than my Tacoma. And it's electric.
That's more than my GMC Denali 6.2 liter engine.
It's crazy. And
so like do you bring, so like let's say like we have a cabin in Pine Top.
Mm-hmm.
And we're located in the Phoenix Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive, that's like 200 miles, right? Drive up there.
Yeah.
I drive back. Do I bring like an extra battery? Is there a charge? Do I plug it into the wall?
No, so well, if you have a commercial cabin, you can potentially install like a charger in your cabin. But mainly it's just so you have a charger at your house.
Yeah.
You can charge your car every night, which is super nice.
Yeah.
But it's basically that they're gonna have like a gas station where you go up, you drive to it, you plug your car in, it'll just charge, you let it sit.
You pay money.
Yeah, I don't know on like some of
With
them.
the logistics of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten too far into that, but so yeah, you just basically stop, you pull over. It takes about like 20 to 30 minutes, charge your car up all the way up to 100%, and then you're back on your way. Like Tesla has like
they figured this out.
Yeah, they have tons, like thousands of tens of thousands of little superchargers around the globe, and what you do is you type in your destination where you want to go, and it'll plan the route for you, so you follow the chargers and stuff.
So they did what we like to call in the business world, they dialed it in.
Oh yeah, they killed it.
By the way, I did the math. If we had 5 viewers that paid us $1 each first 5 years, 3 days a week, we would only make $800. So donate $2.
So yeah,
$2. We could be
$2.
$1,600.
We could buy like a freaking Volkswagen.
A nicer laptop.
Oh, yeah, nicer laptop
Than my crappy one I have now.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue with the Riviera.
So
I keep interrupting.
No, you're good. And so also a bonus, 0 emissions, right?
Ooh.
But 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
So that's as fast as the Porsche.
Yeah, it's
faster.
Maybe even faster than the Model X, and it's got 400 miles plus range, and then a quad motor system, so 4-wheel drive, and then this baby can haul, man.
So what's the towing capacity on this? Because so again, like I didn't buy the 6.2 liter engine just for no reason, just to brag about my 6.2 liter engine. You know, I love saying that. I bought it because I love to tow stuff. So like if I ever wanted to take the boat out to the lake, or if I ever wanted to do some other things. Yeah,
that's what people buy trucks for, is for like to load stuff in the back, or like to tow stuff.
Yeah.
So this one has a towing capacity of 5,000 kilograms.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't live in UK. I don't know what kilograms are. Yeah. Let's compare the capacity of your GMC Denali.
Holy
baby.
crap.
Man, your Denali sucks compared.
Oh, no.
No. What is kilograms to pounds? Type in 5,000 kilograms.
It's 2.2. So 2.2. So 5,000. It could tow 10,000 pounds. So that's actually really, for an electric truck, that's incredible.
The first electric truck to come. Well, if it comes out, then yeah.
Holy junk. Well, I've seen commercials.
Yeah, they have their prototypes out and their car's already built.
So if like people were interested in looking at this, I know that like there's like a long time ago they had a GoFundMe thing. Yeah. Now they have like they're like legit. So if they want to donate, like what do they do?
So you can go on their website and there's a pre-order right now.
Ooh.
So you can pre-order and it says the starting price is $69,000, and you can choose ranges up to 230 miles plus or 400 miles plus. And so that's almost half the price of the Model X. And it's faster, and it can tow more, and it's cooler. And geez, it's half the price.
And like, well, they make these things like really nice. Like the touchscreen looked really nice.
Oh yeah, it has super nice touchscreen and everything. And
they go all out, dude. So like, let's see. Well, this is I'm looking at my truck right here. This is a 2018. This is the Denali Ultimate. The MSRP is $65. So I mean, like, that's like comparable.
Yeah,
that's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah, and it's got a better mileage range, almost the same towing capacity. It's a little bit more expensive, like by a couple grand.
Yeah,
and it's 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Like, who doesn't want that? It's sick.
Right.
I mean, I rest my case, man. I think it's crazy. And it has no engine too, so the amount of space you can load it up. You can put stuff on the front truck, back, underneath. It's sick.
It's sick.
Yeah. What a great company.
What a great truck. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. So like they have room for the battery and probably like.
Yeah, but that's all.
You can't. You don't call it an engine, right?
They're motors. Like the motors are on the wheels.
They're on the wheels.
Yeah, so they're the little motors. There's 4 of them, and they go right next to the wheel in all of them, all 4 of them. And then the battery's on the bottom, so it makes it more.
I'm getting up. I'm going down the library here right now. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
Pre-order. These things are sick.
That thing's tight.
I think it's going to be the truck of the future, honestly.
Okay, so tell us in the comments below what you think about the Rivian Truck.
Yeah.
If you're like a Tesla fan or you like things, like tell us what you think about it. Tell us if you're interested in getting a truck like that. I think the price. Honestly, tell us if you think the price is worth it. I know that $69,000, $70,000 isn't just laying around anyone's bank account.
Oh yeah, no.
But I mean, like if you had the money and you're because like if you wanted to get a newer truck, let's face it, you're gonna drop around $40,000 to $60,000 just depending on the truck.
Oh yeah.
And so like you're gonna save costs over time, things like that. So it's like just check it out, right?
Yeah, and well, the thing is too that people like you, they love their engine, they love the sound of it, they love to feel the power,
right?
And so that is also, but it has 0 emissions too. So it just depends on the person, honestly. But I don't know. I think it's a sick car.
Save the planet.
Save the planet.
Save the children.
And it's gonna have some autopilot features too. So like.
Oh really?
If you don't like driving or you want to just check your phone or something, just put it in autopilot. Boom.
I will say this. There is something to me about the drive. Like having my hands on the steering wheel and driving. But when I drive up, so like there's times I commute up to Utah. Mm-hmm. I hate that drive.
10-hour drive.
10-hour drive.
Yeah.
There's times, sometimes I do it at 9 because I like want to speed to get it over with. I hate that drive so much that there's times I'm like, okay, when I'm driving through the desert, boop, I want to put it in autopilot.
Yeah, you just want to put it and then just not have to worry. Like, basically, it's just a stressful, it stresses you out when you have to constantly, for 10 hours, just be focused on something.
So if I had, like, it's great if you have kids.
Yeah.
I can turn around. Shut up.
Whip your kids,
Yeah, you have to.
We get demonetized for that?
Demonetized.
We're gone.
We're gone.
First podcast.
Hey, first podcast, gone.
Gone.
All right. So we're going to talk about stocks and business stuff right now. I'm going to tell you just 2 stocks to invest in. And I'm going to give you two practical business ideas. So the first stock that I'm thinking about, my wife is calling me, so it's getting a great background music going on right now. And so I'm thinking like, so have you guys ever, John, have you heard of the Robinhood app, by the way?
Okay, is that the one?
And we're not, by the way, we're not sponsored by Rivian or like Robinhood or any of these people.
Are you kidding me?
These are just
podcast.
Yeah,
We're not
right.
sponsored by anything.
Anybody.
If you guys want to sponsor us, feel free. We can.
Feel free, and we will do an in-depth review. I mean, like this one's not as in-depth. This is just more like, hey, let's talk.
Yeah, it's just basically a test. Just to see, hey, we want to talk to our new found viewers, see if they like us. But yeah,
So have you heard of Robinhood?
I've seen ads on it, but yeah, just give me a rundown.
Okay, so Robinhood is like a stock trading app, and it's free to use. I love it. I like. So by the way, we have family members that play the stock market and made millions doing it. Okay,
Jeez.
and they and I always growing up, I was like, oh, dude, I would love to do the stock market. We lived in Baltimore, Maryland for a while. We'd go up to New York City a lot, and I loved walking by Wall Street because I felt like you feel like a boss because you see these guys walking out, and I kid you not, the cliche is true. There are people walking around with suits. Like, of course, now it's become more of a tourist thing than anything else. Mm-hmm. But there are people that walk in and out with suits or with different things. And, I see them, and I just want to go, buy, sell.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I want to pull out my phone and be like, Jenkins, you're fired. Like, if any of you know what I'm referencing, the Andy Milonakis show where he does that, it's hilarious.
Jeez.
Anyway, look it up. Andy Milonakis goes to Wall Street in a paper suit. It's hilarious. So, anyway, Robinhood is a free stock market trading app. And they made it so simple. Because I really knew nothing about stocks.
Oh yeah, I don't know much either.
And what they do is it's incredible. So we'll pull it up for you guys so you can see it. And anyway, long story short, you pull it up on your phone. I'll show you. So it shows the different stocks that are trending, and you guys can pick certain stocks. So if you're interested in Nike, if you're interested in Tesla, if you're interested in
Rivian,
if you're interested in a variety of different things, if you're looking for solar or power energy, if you're looking for Bitcoin, that's a huge one, right? There you go. It pulls it all up, and then it makes it super easy. So you sync it to your information, so your bank account and stuff, so you can deposit and withdraw funds super easily. So I'm going to tell you and by the way, if you sign up, you get a free stock. And then if you invite others, you get a free stock as well.
A free stock? What is a free stock good for?
So free stock for any, it's just in a random company. So stocks are so when you invest in a stock, you're buying a share, a portion of the company. So you're buying a percentage of the company.
It gives you a free share of any company?
Free share and you don't get to pick it, just random.
Oh, a random company.
Yeah, and so I won, I had 6 friends, invited them all, I got 6 free stocks. So I got stocks in, some of you guys may know this, Zynga Gaming Company, which is awesome. I got some stocks here. I'm going to pull this up real quick. I got to get my Face ID, smile. I have stocks in Snapchat.
Oh. I use Snapchat.
Yeah, every time you use Snapchat, guess what?
I'm giving you money.
Giving me money.
Jeez.
I have Snapchat and Sirius, I have stocks in Sirius XM. So anyway, so it's awesome. Go on there. It will show you the day-to-day trending. It has articles. It will basically walk you through it it's like stock marketing 101. It's awesome. And so one of the stocks that I think that everyone should be interested in right now is Vivint Solar. And let me tell you why. This dude at Vivint, the CEO of Vivint right now, which I'm forgetting his name, CEO of Vivint.
Do you know him?
I don't know him personally.
Oh.
Todd Peterson. Okay, Peterson. Anyway, the dude's a good guy. I mean, you look at him and you're like, dude, he's a total bro. Okay, can we say that?
He's a bro.
He's a total bro.
He's one of the bros.
He's one of the bros. And regardless, that may sound bad, but so this dude, he builds Vivint to what it is, right? Takes it, kind of cleans up the company, sells it millions of dollars, then buys some of those shares with $1 million, and then says, hey, contingency, I'm going to still be the CEO, and I want you to pay me for it. I just won't own the majority of the company. And they're like, okay, right? So he starts this solar division, and they're killing it. So when I invested, I got a couple shares of it at $4, okay?
Oh, yeah.
$4 a share. So it's kind of one of those, you call them penny stocks or whatever. It's now at $7 a share. So I've made $3 per share I bought. So my stocks went from $4 to $7.
So almost double.
Almost double. And it's only going to continue to rise. I think, knowing Todd, he's the type of guy, I could see him selling the company again. Because the way I buy and sell stocks is almost like, it's almost like studying human behavior. Okay, you'll have articles and you can read it and things, but the way I do it is I go, okay, this guy, super cool guy, made millions doing this before. I could foresee him doing this again at some future date. Yeah. So I just bought at $4. I mean, I bought 15 shares at $4 and I just let it be. And you can imagine now, whoop, I've made a ton of money from that. If I wanted to sell it, I could. and put like that $100 in my pocket and walk away.
Yeah.
But right now I'm deciding, I'm just going to hold on to it. If it rises, it rises. If it tanks, it tanks. It's not a big deal because there's $4 stock. So if you guys are just wanting to get into the stock market game, I would recommend Vivint Solar. Look them up. They're awesome. It's a cool company. Of course, I'm sure all of you have bros that go sell for the company. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I'm thinking the final stock would be Sirius XM Radio. It's a rock star. Invest.
Rockstar.
Yeah, because you get dividends. They pay you a penny every month. So I get a penny every month.
Hey.
The more stocks you own, the more they pay you. But I get a penny every month, and I can use that in how many months, 100 months. I can have $1 and then invest that into something else. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, sounds like a game plan. But
anyway,
that's really cool.
Yeah. So John, let's give him 2 little practical advice before we go. We like to help people. Let's give him 2 things, two words of wisdom, two phrases of wisdom, John.
Phrases of wisdom.
Do you want to start us off with that, John? What's something on your mind? Like, if you could, like, someone's struggling with life, what are you going to tell them?
Well, let's see. Struggling with life. If they have I think one of the biggest categories of struggling in the new, not like generation, but like era of people, is just anxiety and depression, right?
Yes.
I heard a statistic the other day of our generation of like teenagers and stuff. Their anxiety and depression has almost like tripled, right? Which is not good. That's not the move, right?
That's not the way we want to go.
And so I heard this guy said some tools to help face anxiety or something like that is people just want to run away, they want to run and they don't want, like, no one likes anxiety, right? No one wants to face it. No one wants to deal with anxiety. So he said that to help cope with anxiety or depression is to face it and full on run towards it,
Whoa.
If you're having something that you're struggling with, you should just, like put it out there, look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is stupid. This is easy. Like, just laugh at it. This is like, that's all you got, bring it on.
Bring it on.
Face it,
Okay.
That's my 2 cents.
I love that, John. And let me tell you something. So, like, here's a really cool story about that. Mm-hmm. I'm a church-going dude. We're church-going people. I'm sitting in my church. I don't want to get preachy. The goal of this is not to preach anything.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there at church. This girl gets up to speak, to kind of like, so like every once a month we have this time where people get up and they kind of just share their feelings on what they believe. Okay. So she gets up there and she starts to share her feelings, and she goes into this in-depth thing of, I've struggled with anxiety, like intense, severe anxiety, to the point where I don't feel comfortable coming to church. Not because like she's in fear of anyone there or like the church condemning her, but she just goes, I'm just scared because I'm scared to interact with people. We had girls camp where like all these girls went up to the camp and we had leaders there and things. And she was like, I was debilitated. Like all my friends are going, I packed my bag. I couldn't do it. She goes, but I decided today to wake up, come to church, face my fear head on, and just bear a testimony, share my feelings on this. And here I am today. And it was one of the sweetest testimonies on just like how she believes like religion has helped her, all these cool things. Anyway, whether you're religious or not, doesn't matter. But it was really cool. And it was kind of that principle of like facing it head on.
She killed it.
And I like went up to her because anxiety and depression runs in our family, as you know, like we have cousins and different things that struggle.
Yeah.
And I've even had little bouts of anxiety where I've had to overcome. And I like walked up to her and I was just like emotional. And I just said, hey, I was like, hey, you have no idea. Like that touched my heart. So thank you. That's so cool. I totally agree with you. I think there's times you need to fight head on, and it's hard.
It is. Oh, it is so hard.
So like, how would you get them? How would you motivate people to fight it? Let's give them a little motivation right now. Yeah. You can do it.
This is a motivational podcast.
Boom. Be a maverick.
Nah.
Oh.
Just kidding. Nah.
Copyright.
No. So, yeah, it's really tough. And a lot of people struggle with this, and it's really hard to combat. Right.
Yeah.
I just say, with anything that's tough or challenging, just take it one step at a time. Just like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. Like running a marathon, you don't have to run 25 miles in the first time you train,
Right.
You got to start with, half a mile. Then the next day, a mile. Next day, a mile and a half, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
And then after that, it's going to be easy. So I think just taking baby steps towards like facing it, just like, I don't know, and like in the mirror, just read stuff out loud, and just like, or like record yourself and something, just get comfortable with expressing yourself and stuff, and then maybe go out and like give a presentation in like class and just be like, go full on, and just, I don't know, just talk more and be more open and stuff.
And I will say this, I think, so anxiety, in my opinion, is taking expectations. So it's taking, like, creating unrealistic expectations about what's around you, right? So it's like, for example, I'm going to go present this in class. Everyone's going to make fun of me. They're going to say I did a terrible job.
Yeah.
Right? So I think, too, is it's understanding that, like, look, you're going to go in there. Like, there's 2 facts of life. No one gives a crap. Okay?
Yeah, no.
And no one gives a crap. And if they do, shame on them. But I think more as a society, we're becoming more open, and we're becoming better about like I guess the word's love, right? Loving and accepting, and better word, understanding. We're becoming more understanding of people that struggle with that, and more tolerant, which is so key, because like even 10 years ago when I was 17, someone got up there and like stuttering, you're like sitting there like, oh my gosh, like you're like embarrassed for them, like come on.
Yeah.
But I think like nowadays, like when I hear someone and they're like, hey, I have anxiety and stuff, it's kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like he's struggling, but he's trying.
He's trying.
I think that's the number one thing.
Right.
Is if you try, then you're gonna make a difference. That's making.
Whoa.
That's making.
Wait, let's repeat that. If you try, you're gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Because like if you don't try, then you're just gonna have anxiety like for the rest
debilitating.
of your life. Yeah. But like, yeah, whoever said it's not cool to try, they're not cool. They suck.
Hey, and let me tell you something right now. John, one of the coolest people on earth. Okay.
I am the healthiest and coolest people alive, and smartest man alive on earth.
On earth. So I'm going to finish up. My 2 cents is this right here. You ready? This is one of my favorite things to tell people. Yeah.
Tell me.
Understanding who you were affects who you are, and understanding who you are affects who you can become.
Wow.
I think all of us want to become something great, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know, I do.
And so sometimes it's important, like we all kind of like, there's like now more than ever, you see those memes that are like on Facebook, and they're like 3:00 in the morning thinking about my past, shuddering, I'm like shuddering, right? And I totally get that. Like that's me in a nutshell. Like my past will go through my mind and I'll go, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no.
But I think understanding who we were affects who we are. And understanding like who we were in this life before, like how we were shaped, how we were molded, and things like that. If we understanding it doesn't mean like going, okay, I'm going to be stuck that way for the rest of my life. It's going, hey, I made mistakes. I understand why I made those mistakes. I understand how I can improve. That affects who I am today. If I understand that, if I understand who I am today, I can become something greater. Yeah. I once someone told me like, oh, hey, you have a lot of potential. And I was like, I was your age. They told me, oh, you have a lot of potential. I hated it, that dude. I was like, I'd hear that and I'd be like, okay, so like one day I'm going to be great. Yeah. You have potential, Jake. Okay, so one day I'm going to be great. What I've learned is that potential is understanding that right then and there, they're saying, Jake, we recognize that you're awesome. Yeah. We're saying that in the future, you are going to be even better.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that, dude. When I was in high school and people tell me that, I was like, dude, bump you. Like, you have potential. Like, one day you're going to be good. I'm like, well, then I suck now. Tell me I'm great now, know?
No. But yeah, potential too is just like, potential is, like what you said, is to be great. In the future you're going to be great. Yeah. But if you just say you have all this potential and then like don't do anything with it, you don't try. You don't try. You don't put in your potential.
Wait, are we tying this together right now?
Yo, potential to be the Ohio woman. To be a good maid. She just wanted to be a good...
To own a Rivian Truck? Potential to be an Ohio woman? Potential to own great stocks to make millions?
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Man. Well, guys, this has been another great edition of our podcast.
Well, not another. First. First edition.
Dude, I don't know why I keep saying another. I think it's like naturally because you hear so many of them.
Yeah, it's just like, welcome back. First edition.
Yeah. But John, what a great time. Yeah, I know we were a little all over the place. We're definitely going to refine it as we go.
No, yeah, leave some comments, leave some ideas on what you guys want to hear. And we could possibly do those, and talk about stuff that you guys want us to talk about and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, and we'll go from there. Hey, we love you. Be the best you. Be the Ohio woman.
Yes. Don't get arrested. Don't get caught though. But be the Ohio woman.
Yeah. Maybe just don't even do it in the first place.
Actually, don't be the Ohio woman.
You know what you can do? Let's okay. If you're gonna be the Ohio woman, here's what you need to do. Knock on their door.
Right. Okay.
If they don't answer, leave.
Leave.
If they answer, go, I would love to be a part of your family.
And wash your dishes.
I will wash your dishes and play with your dog.
Yeah.
For free.
Who doesn't want that?
And you know what? If you're like down in Mesa, Arizona, and you ever run to Wrights, we would love.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, that's been another edition of our podcast. Excuse me, the first edition of our first edition.
Got him.
And let us know what you want to hear. Let us know if you want to hear, like more about what certain technology, things like that. We're gonna like diversify. We're gonna make it fun. You guys are great. Have a wonderful day. Try, have potential. Be the Ohio woman. Buy a Rivian Truck.
Yes.
All right. Well, hey, this is Jake Wright signing out.
You heard it here. It's John.
Yo.
All right.
Bye.